Drawing viewer OCs, but it's through description only. Meaning there's no references, no color palettes, nothing really. That's just words on the screen and I have to follow this the best I can. And as you can tell, brother, I'm not your regular artist YouTuber. I'm here in the flesh. But also, hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not the best artist in the world, but I still am an artist. I can do a little something here and there. Let's just go ahead and get right into it, brother. First of all, this video is brought to you by Trinity Life. Yes, you're gonna be seeing this name a couple of times if you are either new to this channel or you came here before, my brother. You're gonna be seeing his name a bit. And shouts out to him because he got me doing things that I probably wouldn't have done at all. Well, what did my boy wanted us to cook up today? Well, he provided us with a lot of descriptive details about this character that we are drawing today, and I am very glad. And I took a lot of creative liberty on it too as well. But some of the main points that we should be hitting today are these. So to describe the OC, he one has a cursed arm similar to that of D. Gray Man, the main character of D. Gray Man, as I would like to say. He has dark silver hair, and then he also dresses formally, and he has a symbol on both of his hands, on both the back and the front side, and the hand transforms into multiple different weapons. We're going to get into that later. And lastly, he has a black marking similar to that of Mashale. You know that one anime basically where the main character doesn't have any magic, but he like lifts like 1,000,000 pounds? Yeah, him. So that was the condensed version of what was described to me and what I have to create today. And what did I come up with? And boom, this is what I came up with right here. Now, as we can see, I took a lot of creative liberty and made it into its own thing, separate from most shonen protagonists and kind of what was described to me. I was given, he's kind of similar to Edward Elric, and he's kind of this of D. Gray Man. So I kind of combined those two characters together and then put my own little spin on a certain thing. One of the main things being the arm, the cursed arm, as we could say. See, the thing he was describing to me as, it was similar to that of Alan from D. Gray Man, yes, like I said before. I wanted to draw inspiration from it, yes, but I didn't want to rip it off. I wanted to give him his own spin in the own way to tell his story through something different. Especially, I got this off of Trinity Life saying that the arm transforms into different weapons, such as a blade, a blaster, it could be a pitchfork, a hammer, or a big claw. So I thought to myself, as a storyteller I am, as a future manga creator I am, I thought about the story behind how would his arm be able to transform and what's the logic behind that being. Now, most anime don't have logic, things just kind of happen, but I wanted to kind of make it easy for it to be explained how he transforms his arms into different things. So I kind of made his arm into this like shadow essence type thing, like this dark energy that's just existing. Now, if you were to see a sort of metalish kind of arm and then it transforms into a ray gun, it's possible to do that, but it will be weird to explain it without bringing up a power system behind the reason or logic behind the reason why it does this. But it wouldn't take you off guard if you were to see this arm turn into a blade, a big claw, a blaster, a pitchfork. It wouldn't matter because you already assumed that it's some kind of mystical thing that hasn't been explained yet. So look, Trinity Life, I just tossed you the biggest alley-oop. Now this character has either a character specific skill that makes him stand out from everyone else, or this could be tied back into a backstory. It could be tied into multiple different stories. Maybe there's a group of people who are just like this. Again, you see, the greatest alley-oop. Trinity Life, you just gotta dunk that bit. You just gotta make the best background story for this character ever known to man. The ball is in your court now. Back to explaining why I did things and why I drew things as they are now. So I was told, hey, put him in a formal suit. Okay, I'm thinking, what kind of formal suit? Do you want to go like the anime route where most anime characters have these like very intricate, very like weird design formal outfits where they probably have 1,000 medals on it? Like you can see the dude from D. Gray Man, something like that, or someone from like Full Metal Alchemist where they wear like this militarized formal outfits. I didn't know what kind of formal outfit my boy was going for, so you know what I looked to? I took clear inspiration from Chainsaw Man, because what do most people in that show wear? They wear formal attire. So I'm like, okay, button up shirt, slacks, and some goddamn loafers. There you go, that's the fit. And also in combination, you see I have an alternative fit in the base fit. Maybe I was thinking maybe his actual base outfit is something, somewhat a combination between Edward Elric's outfit and someone from Chainsaw Man's outfit. And that's where the jacket comes from, and that's where the color scheme for the black and red comes from. I just mixed those two things together, and there you go. No deeper explanation to it. But you know, as I was putting this character together, as I put the dark silver hair on, as I put the red trench coat on with all the black, this character started looking a lot like Devil May Cry Dante. Now, that was all on my fault. I don't know if he was in the back of my mind when I was making this, but it's clear and apparent that this is what it low-key sort of kind of looks like. It looks like a Nero and Dante combination into like this offshoot of something else. See, I just had to get ahead of it before someone else mentioned it. I just had to say it myself. See, to make up for that, what does every good anime character have and need in their show? What, you thought it was a good storyline? What, you thought it was having good friends or morals or something like that? No, that's not what I was talking about. What makes a good character, especially a shonen type character, stand out the most in any series is having a transformation. And that's where I had to redeem myself at. And this is where I came up with this right here. Now I know, pretty crazy, right? Pretty different from what the character you just seen, right? Yes, okay. Now, if you couldn't tell already, there is a reason as to why this character is all black and looking like a demon. It's because it's tied to that arm. See, now, I didn't really make a backstory or anything for this arm, but I think it was good to have this as an idea. So with any good show comes a character and powers that obviously have drawbacks to them using their powers. And one of the biggest drawbacks that I made for this character is him using his arm too much, maybe, or relying on his power too much than he is normally supposed to. Now, for what the limits are to him using his powers, that is not up to me to decide. This is just the end result of what happens if he does. And that drawback being this arm basically taking over his entire body, or the influence of the arm. It spreads like venom, damn near, pretty much. So if he overexerts himself or use it too much, the arm will take over and he gets into this transformed state where he is no longer in control of anything, my brother. So what can he really do in this transformed state, my brother? He can transform any part of his body into anything that he wants. Yeah, the blades, the guns, the pitchforks, whatever he feels like it. He can turn his head into a missile and shoot it at you, whatever it is. And remember, this is him fully taken over by the cursed arm. So he's not holding back for nothing. And my brother, that's another story alley-oop that you can go into your whole arc about. Or you can just cut this part entirely because I just made this up out of thin air. So yeah, that's the OC that we made for today. And I don't want to take y'all time because I'm not like all these other creators that extend the video for whatever, because brother, I'm not getting nothing. The only thing I want for you is a like, subscribe, and a comment, and goodbye.